Hi everyone, you're welcome to my COVID-19 series. My name is Chris Chukwunyere. How are you all doing? I believe that you've been keeping safe and practicing social distancing as well as staying at home. And that brings me to what I'm going to be talking about today. It's about tips on how to work effectively from home. Tips on how to work effectively from home. A lot of countries have enforced the need for people to work from home so that the spread of the virus can be reduced across their population. So, you need to understand how to effectively work from home. What are the things that you need to do to ensure that you work pretty well from home? The first thing is to read the organizational policy about working from home. You need to know what the expectations are by your organization and what you also expect of them to ensure that you work effectively from home. So read the organizational policy on working from home, look at the expectations, and then ensure that everything that you need to work from home is in order. Sometimes you may have to sign some papers or some documents to ensure that everyone is on the same page working from home and it is not just a vacation that you are going for. The second thing is to plan your day. This time around, working from home is different. You have your family that are also at home, you have your kids at home, so you need to take care of your family as well as take care of work. So the work family life dynamics is different in this case. So what do you need to do? You need to plan your day. Look at what works for you. Typically before now, you would wake up very early, take care of the kids, take care of your family, and take them to school before you go to work or resume by 9 a.m. But now at this point, it is not the same. The kids may want to sleep in to 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and when they wake up, you want to take care of them. So it's important that you see and know what works for you. Sometimes in the afternoon, the kids will need to take a nap, and you need to try as much as you can to fit all of that into your activity for the day. So look at what works for you. You may want to wake up pretty early in the morning to walk a little bit and then break it at some point, take care of the family, continue working, except in a case where you have a specific time when you have to meet online with your colleagues. The third thing is to create a great workspace. Your workspace will determine how effective you would be. So it's important that you create a nice workspace that you'll be working from. So a table and a chair is very important. A chair that will help your back stay straight is very important. Also, you need your laptop. You need internet. Internet is very critical. You need internet. You need your power cord to be working. If you need a printer, get a printer. Make sure that all that you need, if you need a webcam, get everything that you need. If you need a microphone, get it as well. Just make sure that everything that you need to work effectively in your workspace, everything is available. That way you can work effectively without getting frustrated. A good internet is key. Good internet is key. If your internet is messing up, you may not meet that online appointment or call that you need to make with your colleagues or every other person. So make sure that you have all of this sorted out. Number four is to separate work from family life. I know this is really going to be difficult, but then when you're working, make sure that you're focused, make sure that you're working. So what this means is that you need to take care of family and ensure that family does not interfere during the time you need to work. If you're actually doing some work that is really very sensitive and you don't have to make mistakes, it's important that you actually ensure that the kids do not interrupt. If you have a space or a room, just make sure you put do not disturb in front of the door so that they know that mommy or daddy is working and nobody needs to disturb you. So ensure that when you're working, you're working. When you're focusing on family, you're focusing on family. That way you'll be very effective in doing both of them. Number 5 on my list is to have a good open communication line with everyone. Have a good open communication line with everyone. Let your emails be working, phone calls, have a WhatsApp group of your team, because sometimes they may send a message or they may send you an email and you've not seen it, but then you have your phone closer to you and you can see a WhatsApp message that has been sent across. So ensure that you have different platforms through which you can actually effectively communicate with your team. Have Skype, have Microsoft Team for people who use Microsoft Team, use Google Hangouts, use Ring Central, use Zoom, use every line of communication that would help you become effective. So have those lines open up, have those communication lines working well, so that way you can work effectively without having. Number 6 on my list is to keep distractions away. There is a tendency for you to want to always pick up your phone, refresh it to see what is going on about COVID-19, the new information and all of that. It's important for you to understand that your phones can be a distraction. Keep the televisions away, keep the movies away, keep the games away. Ensure that you avoid distractions. The dogs can come and they want to play with you. Make sure that you keep every form of distraction away, including family. If they're going to distract you, make sure that you keep family and every other thing away from you to get you focused on working. Number 7 is to take time off. Number 7, take time off. Now, sitting all day working can be very, very difficult sometimes. All right, so you need to take time off. You need to take a walk, you need to stretch, you need to, walk around, you need to go out, take some fresh air. Just take a break in between work, take some time off. That way it would help you also to refocus. It will help you to be more effective. So take some time off. Number 8 on my list is to reward yourself. Reward yourself. What do I mean by rewarding yourself? Right now we're all at home. We're not paying or spending money on public transportation. We're not spending money or buying gas to go to work. So that money that you are not spending, you can actually save it. Saving it is a way to just have money in your account. If it helps you feel safe, that's great. That's a way to reward yourself. Sometimes you may want to use the money to buy something that for yourself. So you can buy something for yourself with the money that you've saved from transportation, from buying gas, from also packing, because packing costs some money every day. So the money you've saved from all of that, you can use it to buy something for yourself. You can use it to just have some very nice food, or just do something that would make you feel good, because sometimes you need to reward yourself. Number 9 on my list is to use cloud to save your documents. Use cloud to save your documents. Now, this is really very important, because you're working with a team, and because you're working with your team, there are documents and information that you probably all would share. So it's important that you have some folder on Google. You can use Google Drive, you can use iCloud, whatever cloud platform that you can use as a team. Have your documents stored in all of those cloud platforms. That way everyone can access the document, everyone can produce certain documents or certain things and store it in that cloud platform. That way you can work from anywhere, anyone can work from anywhere and can produce the results that you need as a team. So I don't need to start looking for you, chasing after you, calling you, sending you messages to share a document with me that I can actually go to the cloud and get it, because we already have a folder or a platform where we save all information. Number 10, which is the final tip on my list is to have a face-to-face check-in. Have a regular face-to-face check-in. In working remotely or working from home, regular check-ins, face-to-face check-ins, regular communication is key to successfully working together. So it's important that you work with your team, have a regular check-in with your supervisor, have a regular check-in with your team, ensure that everyone is on the same page always. And like I said earlier, use all the different platforms of communication. So when you guys are working together and you do a regular check-in, face-to-face online meetings, it would help you guys to bond, it will help you guys to stay on the same page, and it will help you guys to be very effective. I know that this is a difficult time. I know that this is a period where a lot of people are scared, a lot of people are panicking. This is a time where we all need to work together as a team, where we all need to be there for one another, where we all need to provide support for one another, where we all need to encourage ourselves as often as we can. Check in on your colleagues, see how they're doing. If they need to talk, provide that opportunity for them to talk to you. Be there for one another. Be transparent as well. Your supervisor shouldn't think that you're not working. So make sure that you're transparent with what you're doing. Make sure you're transparent with work. Deliver your task at the end of each deadline. That way, everyone will also see that you're working and you're not just having a vacation. This is very critical. Let's stay safe. Let's be there for one another. Let's be transparent. Let's be strong. We are going to go through this and we will definitely overcome it. All right, guys, share this video if you think it's going to help you or help someone. Take care of yourselves and bye.